The second half of Westlake against the Salt Lake Academy Griffins. Ball loose on the right-hand side. 50-51 over by Henry. Henry now on the left, and a sliding ball away. Blue is going to merge with it. Tyler challenging. Blue forced to play the ball over the left-hand side. Juan getting in on it, making it hard. And a challenge there, and it is cleared out by Blue. It will be white throw-in. At the top of the middle third, Parker throws it in the middle to Gerald, back over to Parker. Parker lobs the ball up high. Westlake is going to get it. No, it is 31, Jose, who gets that ball out. Westlake will recover at the top of their defensive third. A bobbled pass there, and Harper almost got to it. It'll be picked up by Jose. Bodied away, Blue wins the challenge. And Parker with a foul from behind. It'll be Blue ball at the bottom of their middle third. Ball back into play. Blue passing the ball up through the left-hand side, moving the ball into the center, cutting through. Tyler now on defense. Ball slotted up the left-hand channel, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It will be white throw-in in their defensive third. Parker throws the ball down the line off of the back heel of Juan. Blue is going to merge with it, bringing the ball into the center. Ball kicked up over to the left-hand side, deflected, turning, shot, and that one's going to go well high. It'll be goal kick for the Griffins. Griffins looking to put some offensive pressure on early. Right-footed kick there by Bryson. Over the right-hand side, headed up by Tyler. And that ball will be headed out of bounds by the Westlake defense. It'll be white throw-in. Parker throws it down, trying to get to Tyler. Tyler heads the ball up. Blue challenging. Tyler gets it over to. Tyler is called out of bounds. We'll have to review that one on the tape later. Goal kick for Blue. Ball up in the middle, headed up by Gerald, then by Tyler. That ball is being brought down there by Henry. A little bit loose, and Gerald merges with it. Shimmies past a player, gets it back over to Alec, I believe that is. Alec tries to get the ball over to Henry. He does. That ball is deflected, won by Blue. Blue placing the ball in the right-hand side. Brock will get there first. Brock has a few moments. Plays the ball up the middle on the right-hand side. It's chested down by Blue. And Parker will get there first and resets it back over to Bryson. Bryson on the top right corner of his box. Kicks that one down, headed out by Blue. Blue challenging. Parker wins the battle, gets the ball over to Gerald. Gerald in traffic and is fouled. So the call is a foul against Blue. It'll be a free kick here. It'll be taken by Brock. Brock plays that one high up in the middle. Try to get it over to Harper. It bounces a little bit too much though. Kicked up in the middle, brought down by 31 over to 9. 9, his ball is cleared out by Blue. Nice touch there by Brock. Ball placed up in the middle, trying to get over to Tyler. Tyler brings it down, immediately challenged. His pass is headed, gets over to Henry. Henry in some traffic, maintains possession, looking to put the ball up in the center. Pass is over to, and he's called off sides. So that was Juan, who was in the box and was called offsides. His shot was blocked by the keeper anyway. But that is the type of chaos the Griffins are wanting to cause in their attacking third. Goal kick for ball brought down by Blue. Gerald maintains possession, gets it back over to Jose. Jose in trouble, resets back over to Bryson. Bryson plays it out wide to Jose again. Jose bobbled, the ball dislodged, chasing down, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be white throw-in. So this is Branson throwing the ball into Juan. It's kicked out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw-in, and they're attacking third. Ball chested down. Henry shielding. No one really with the ball. A skirmish ball crossed over, headed out by Parker, and flicked over his own head there. Blue trying to emerge with the ball, and it looks like it will be white, brought down by Henry. Henry trying to get the ball over to Tyler. It's a little bit too soft. Blue merges with the ball, resets back to their keeper. Harper continuing to challenge, keeping up pace. Blue now bringing the ball up from the left-hand side, approaching their middle third, placed into the center. Challenged by Tyler, cut off by Juan, and tackled away by Branson, getting the ball over to Juan, and it's a heavy touch there. And a foul called against Juan. Ball kicked up high, just outside the box. It will be Juan who gets there first. And Blue kicks that ball out of bounds. It will be white throw-in in front of the Blue bench. White throws the ball down the line, shouldered out by Blue. It'll be another white throw-in. This is Parker throwing the ball in. Gerald checking in. Parker asking for movement, throws it down the line, chested down by Blue, and kept in bounds by Blue. Tyler was challenging, and that is kicked out by White. It'll be Blue throw-in just past midfield. And a substitute for Blue. Blue throws the ball in. Tyler challenging. Blue maintains possession.
Return to the game for Westlake. Number 10, Andrew
Blue
Morgan.
resets back to their keeper. And the ball is kicked up high. Headed down by White. Blue's going to get there first. They kick it over to the far right-hand side. They have a runner. About 18 yards out, it takes an awkward bounce. Challenged there by Branson. And Blue, just outside the box, looking to cross it. Alec is able to bring that one down, and he's fouled. And the game is seemingly becoming physical. And Alec is able to get back up. So it'll be a free kick. Just a few yards in front of the baseline, or the goal line on the far right-hand side. Ball launched up high into the center of midfield. Harper's able to connect, but it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Westlake throw-in. Westlake throws the ball down the line, tackled away. Ball cleared out. Ball kicked into the center, and Bryson will get there. Jose dislodged the ball there momentarily. Blue regained control though. Bryson has been pretty busy this game. Drop kick ball high to the right-hand side, headed into the center by Blue. Blue is able to knee that one up. And now Blue on the counter attack, stopped. They have a runner and he's called offsides. Brock gives the players time, kicks the ball to the far right hand side, brought down by Blue. Tyler challenging, Parker challenges. Ball played over the far left hand side, they're now attacking, and he's called offsides again. So it'll be another Griffin free kick here. 2 offside calls against Westlake in the opening minutes of the half. Ball played up the center over to Tyler. Tyler challenged, bodied away. Blue with the ball in front of their own bench, bringing it up on the left-hand side. Challenged by Tyler. Nope. And things are getting a little testy down there. The call is Blue throw-in. Ball thrown down the left-hand side. Crossed over, headed out by Branson, and Brock is able to get a foot on that, trying to get over to Harper. Harper resets back, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Griffin corner kick. It was Tyler who had the credited with the clearance. So SLA making a substitution here. We have Juan coming off and Tyson coming on. And it will be Henry taking the corner kick. A run up right-footed, curving over the head, and it will be cleared out by Blue. It will be White throw-in right by the corner flag. And the call was changed and reversed to a corner kick. So it'll be Tyson taking this kick. Player standing a few yards inside the box on the left of the screen. Tyson gives a signal, runs up, chips the ball, brought down. It'll be Tyson getting there first. Just outside of the box on the right-hand side, shimmies, crosses over, cleared out by Blue. And a 1-2 pass there, Blue bringing the midfield in, getting it up to their striker on the left-hand side. It will be Brock and Bryson left to defend. Brock with it dislodging the ball, Blue emerging, and a foul called against against White. And it will be Blue playing the ball quickly, down by the baseline, crossing it over, headed up, and it goes out of bounds. It will be goal kick for SLA. So it'll be goal kick here for the Griffins. Bryson boots that ball up into the center. It's able to bounce down Harper just over him. Blue challenging for the ball. They win it in the middle. A through ball on the right-hand side, and Bryson will get there. Crowd is furious of a non-call. Ref going over to talk with the assistant ref. And no foul called, it looks like. You can see the Griffins huddling together, putting some things together, trying to devise a plan. Ball back in play. Bryson rolls the ball out to the left-hand side over to Jose. Jose, right-footed kick down the left-hand side, trying to get over to Harper, and it's gonna be Harper keeping it by the corner flag, and it's towed out by Blue. It should be a corner kick. Yes, and that is the call, a corner kick. So this will be Henry taking the kick. Brock, last man of defense. Parker and Jose also staying back, but a bit farther up. Jose running up to get the short ball just in case. Henry gives the signal, runs up, crosses the ball up high in the center, just over Tyson's head, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw-in by the corner flag. Westlake taking a moment to make a substitution. Ball thrown in.
Westlake, number 9, Danny Garros.
And cleared out of their defensive third, brought down by Parker. Parker challenged, wins the 50-50, gets the ball over to Jose. Jose being chased down, now crossing midfield on the left-hand side, gets the ball over to Branson. Branson in the center over to Alec. Alec moving up back over to Branson on the left. Branson, his pass to Alec is intercepted. Blue gets the ball. Gerald hustling to get in, edging out the ball. Ball bouncing up, and a dangerous 4 players going in. Nobody really with the ball. Bryson to Tyler. Tyler back over to Parker. Parker feigns the pass, gets it over to Tyson. Tyson cross midfield, gets it a 1-2 to Tyler, and a little bit too heavy for Tyson, and it's cleared out of bounds by Westlake. Parker throws the ball down the line, and it is kicked up. It'll be Parker who gets it again. He shoots it up in the middle. Tyler to Tyson. Tyson against the edge, and off of his shin guard, it will be Blue throw-in. Blue throws the ball in quickly. Brock heads it, tries to get it over to Tyson. Body being shielded, and a foul called against Tyson. So it'll be Blue free kick here. At the bottom of their middle third, they elect to play the ball back. Now into the center and slotted on the left-hand side. It's intercepted by Parker. Parker to Harper. Harper intercepted. And Parker challenging for the ball. Westlake on the left-hand side, just outside of the box. Pass intercepted. Shot stuffed. Shot again. Diving save. Run up. Shot off the cross post. Westlake attacking. Building momentum. Ball dancing around. Nobody with real control. Chipped up high, and that's going to go out of bounds. I don't think it was good. I think it went just wide right of the yellow pole there. Westlake with a stunning showcase of shot after shot. And it looks like SLA has an injured player down. The game is definitely physical. Several players being pushed around and using all of their energy and effort. The player's still down. Coach Greg walking out. We're looking for a trainer. It's unclear who's down. It might be Brock. Brock is down and might be a head injury. Brock being helped up by the trainers.
They said that I couldn't do it, so I wouldn't do it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world.
Brock Rhodes.
Being helped off the pitch, walking off of his own accord. So play is going to resume here. After several minutes of injury timeout, it will be interesting to see how both teams respond. With Brock out with an injury, there's going to be a change here, and it looks like it is Ryder coming on, Gerald stepping back to play center back, and the game is to resume. Ball given to Bryson. Bryson drop kicks the ball up into the center, brought down by Blue. Nice touch. White chips that ball up, cleared out by Blue. Back heel pass, hustle by Blue, the speed there. And couldn't see what happened exactly, but it is called Blue throw in. Blue at the top of their attacking third, looking to throw the ball in. And Parker gets that ball out and cleared out by Tyler. And it goes well wide left, and it is going to roll out of bounds. It will be Blue throw in deep in their own defensive third. Ball thrown down the line. Ryder is able to get there first. Ryder places it over to Jose. Jose has some time, now challenged, cuts back, plays it back over to Alec. Alec's pass deflected, Branson's pass deflected and goes out of bounds. Ryder throws the ball down, trying to get it over to Harper, and that ball is just outside of the box. Harper challenging, Henry almost getting in on it and cleared out by Blue. They're flicking it up into the center. Ball recovered by, no, it'll be Blue who recovers the ball in the center. A nice 1-2 sequence. Left-footed pass over to the left back, and Parker is able to get there, get it over to Tyson. Tyson against the line, toes it, and it will be out of bounds. He's unable to make that turn. And a foul, or sorry, a whistle by the ref. Blue.
Returning to the game for Westlake, number 17, Caleb Chavez.
Tyler having some words with a couple of Westlake players. Not sure what that's about. Ball thrown back by Westlake. Westlake in the center. Ryder gets a toe on it, breaking through. A through ball on the far right-hand side. Westlake will get there first, just outside the box. They cross it over, and it is going to roll out of bounds. It will be goal kick for the Griffins. The change. It'll be throw in for the Griffins by the corner flag. Ball thrown down the line, trying to get it over to Tyler. Ball, someone kicked it out, and it'll be blue ball at midfield. Ball back in play. Cleared out by White. Harper hoping to get there. Brings it down, nice knee, nice control by Harper. Harper patiently plays it over in the center, up to the Tyler. Tyler over to trying to get it to Tyson. It's too soft and cleared out by Blue. And that ball is going to be kept in bounds. Jose looking to turn. Played a little bit into traffic over to Gerald. Gerald back over to Bryson. Bryson on the top of his box. Kicks it up. Oh! And Blue using all their might to keep that ball in, and that's kicked out of bounds. It will be White throw-in, and it looks like SLA is about to make a couple of subs. No subs right now. Blue throws the ball in. Loose ball, Westlake challenging. Tyler getting in on it. Westlake has the advantage. Slowing down Tyler with a tackle. Ball slowed down, Ryder challenging. And a foul called against SLA. This one is several yards, and a card is coming out for Ryder, I believe that is. Ryder getting a yellow. And it looks like SLA subs are now coming on. Tate coming in for Ryder. And that looks to be it right now. So this is a scoring opportunity here for Westlake. About 30 yards out from the goal line, SLA a four-man wall. Ref gives the whistle, run up, played into the center, chipped over to the far right-hand side, sliding save, cleared out, deflected, and picked up by Bryson. He yeets the ball over to the right-hand side, trying to get over to Henry. Henry at midfield on the right, sliding tackle, and it goes out of bounds. It will be White throw-in. And substitute for SLA, Ryder coming in. Sorry, not Ryder. RJ coming in. Harper coming off. So now Parker looks to throw the ball in. Parker throwing the ball down the right-hand side, headed down by RJ, and the call is Blue throw-in. This one is about 23 yards out from the goal line. Ball thrown in by Blue. Paul tackled away, recovered by Blue. And RJ with the tackle, but unable to get there. Tyler trying to slow things down a bit. Ball kicked over to the left-hand side, and Gerald is on a foot race, sliding tackle there, and the call is against, sorry, not a call, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be blue throw-in. This is definitely in their attacking third. Ball thrown back. We can't see exactly what's going on. And ball crossed over just outside, reset, shot, and cleared out by White. Over to RJ. RJ in traffic, tackled away. Tyson tackles the ball away, recovered by Blue. Blue kicks the ball to the far right-hand side, headed up by SLA. And the ref, for the third time the game has gotten in the way of the ball. Ball given over to Blue, chested down just outside of the box on the left-hand side. Parker wins the tackle. Parker clears the ball out down the left channel, and that ball is karate kicked out of the pitch, and it'll be White throwing. Parker throws the ball into Tate. Tate kicks the ball up to the far right-hand side over the head of the defenseman, and that ball is going to be kept inbounds by the keeper, preventing a corner kick, and kicked out of bounds will be White throwing by the corner flag. Parker will be throwing the ball in by the corner flag, taking a few steps back, and he heaves the ball into the center. Tate almost getting a head on it, and cleared out by Blue. Tyler, sorry. And now it's a foot race. Ball played over to the right-hand side. No runner there. It will be Branson to the ball first. Branson challenged. Blue is going to keep that ball in bounds. No, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Tyson throws the ball in. Headed, brought down by RJ. RJ challenging, and a foul of pushing against Westlake results in an SLA free kick there just past midfield on the right-hand side. Branson boosts the ball over to Henry. Henry challenged, physical game, and a heavy touch, rolls out of bounds. It'll be Blue throw-in. Ball heaved in and kicked out, or headed out of bounds by Parker. This second half has been one of back and forth between two teams. Both teams, that ball kicked up and out of bounds. The call is White throw-in. Ball thrown down the line, chested down by RJ, off of Henry. No, the call is White, again over to RJ, and that ball is out of bounds. Again, White throw in. White throwing the ball down the line. Parker looks for different options. Thrown into the center over to RJ, chests the ball down, gets it over to Tate. Tate gets it over to 31, and that ball is brought down by Blue. And a challenge there. Alec hustling the ball over on the left-hand side, kept in bounds by Blue. Blue moving the ball in the center, shoots, and it's going to go wide right. And it looks like both teams are looking to make a substitute for SLA. It's going to be Hassan coming on.
Into the game for Westlake, number 20, Jaden Willoughby.
And it looks like Gerald will be coming off. Parker plays the ball over to the left-hand side to Jose. Jose gets the ball, try to get up to Tyson. Tyson lets the ball roll, allowing RJ space to run. Blue's going to get there first, and they play it back to their keeper, who launches the ball back up to midfield, brought down by Branson. Branson challenging for the ball, gets it to Tyler. Tyler over to Tate. Tate back over to Jose. Jose cuts up, still on the left-hand side, looking for options, plays it up over to Tyson. Tyson bodied away. RJ gets it over to, and a foul called against, it looks like against Blue. So it looks like it is going to be Henry who takes the kick. This one about 40 or so yards out. Right-footed, chips the ball up over the right-hand side, headed away by Blue. It'll be brought down by Henry. Henry Maya still with the ball against the line. He's able to reset back over to Tyson. And Tyson, sorry, the ball was called out of bounds. It'll be Blue throwing. Blue throws the ball in. RJ getting a foot on it, slowing the ball down, forcing Blue to reset back to their center back. Center back now bringing the ball up at the left-hand side, completing a pass. Blue switching the field over to the right-hand side. They have a runner there. Ball played over to the left. Again, Hassan on defense. Hassan on the left, just on the outside. Ball crossed in the center. Tate is able to get there and he clears it out. It'll be Blue throw-in at the top of their attacking third. Blue throws the ball in and towed out of bounds again by Tate. It'll be another throw-in for Blue. Blue throws the ball just outside of the box. Parker is able to get there. He gets it to Alec. Alec one touches in the center. Try to get to RJ. Blue intercepts the ball and they reset back to their left back, who plays it over to the right-hand side. Up in the middle, third, they chip the ball up to the far right-hand side. They do have a runner. It's going to be Jose who's getting there. It's physical. He's able to cut the corner for Blue. Blue shot, and it just goes over the crossbar.
Let's go, Blue! Nice shot, Jason!
It'll be goal kick for SLA. Jose plays it over to the right-hand side over to Parker. Parker up the middle to Tate. Tate back over to Jose. Jose cuts back more into the center, plays it back over to Parker. Parker, full press inside the box. Parker gets it over to Jose. Jose toes the ball up over to Tyson. Tyson gets it over to somebody, and then Alec plays it over to Tyler. Tyler now in midfield, slightly on the right-hand side. He plays it to the right, trying to get over to Henry. Henry cuts back on the inside, dinks the ball to the right, and he's bodied out by Blue. And it looks like Tate gets the ball over to Hassan. Hassan back over to Tate. Tate slows the ball down, gets it over to Alec. Alec on the right-hand side, over to left. Ball chipped over and scooped up. A shot on goal by and a injured player for Westlake down on the ground. I believe that shot on goal was by Branson. And so substitution here for Westlake.
Returning to the game for Westlake, number 5, Logan Willis.
And ball given to Westlake's keeper. Yeets it over to the far right-hand side to his right back. Tyson challenging. Ball reset, played into the center. Westlake patiently, Tate with the tackle, but Blue recovers. Ball played into the center again. Tyler fouls from behind. And it will be Westlake free kick here at midfield. Ball chipped up high into the center. It's going to go into the box. Westlake gets there, and it goes behind the goal. And it looks like SLA is going to make a substitution. We have number 9, Alec, coming off, and Juan coming on. Ball kicked up into the center, over several different players. It'll be Westlake who gets there first. Ball kicked over to the far right-hand side. A nice 1-2 combination. It goes through his legs, unfortunately. It'll be White throwing the ball in down the line to RJ. RJ trying to use his body. It goes off of RJ. The call is Blue throwing. Blue throws it to the top left corner of their box. Kicked up high into the center. Parker is able to connect and head that ball up. Tyler shields and is able to bring that ball down. Westlake gets there first, though. Westlake gives it back to their center back on the left-hand side. RJ challenging. Westlake continues with the left. And a 1-2. The 1-2 is unsuccessful, and Hassan will throw that ball in. Hassan to Tyler. Tyler in traffic, back over to Hassan. Hassan, his pass slotted back and is off of his foot. It will be Blue throw in at the top of their middle third, thrown down the line. And unclear what happened, but it will be Westlake ball. And it looks like there was a foul. It'll be a free kick here. Westlake about 45 yards out. Kicking from the left-hand side of the pitch. Signal given, run up, ball over a couple of players and cleared out. Brought down just outside the box. Tyson is able to get a toe on it. RJ challenging for the ball. Blue, Parker inside the box, stuffed, and it is going to roll just by the corner flag. The call is Westlake corner. Blue now kicking from the corner. 2 players there. A little bit of trickery potentially. Run up, right-footed kick. It's going to go well far, probably farther than they intended. Branson cleared out by Tyson. Tyson kicks it to the left-hand side. RJ challenging for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Coach Greg is credited with his first touch of the ball of the game. Ball thrown into Branson. RJ. RJ playing it over to the right-hand side, over to Juan. Juan plays it over to the right-hand side, over to Hassan. Hassan about 5 yards out, crosses the ball just over, and a foul called. The ref going over to consult with the assistant ref on the side. And the foul, no foul, ball in play. Well, it was a foul, yes. And Westlake plays it on the left-hand side. Ball brought down, played over on the left. They're able to keep it in bounds. Parker, 1-2 there, challenged. Parker with another tackle. And a foul called against Parker.
Let's go, Westlake!
Westlake will be taking a free kick. Ball played over to the right-hand side. Westlake chips the ball into the center, and it will be cleared out and out of bounds. It will be Blue throwing in front of their own bench. blue with a substitute.
Returning to the game for Westlake, number 11, Arthur Belloso.
It'll be blue throw-in. Won't be able to see it because of the canopies there. Ball thrown in, and Tyson is able to clear that ball. Blue's going to recover. Tyson again chips that ball up through. RJ challenging, forcing Westlake to reset back to their keeper. Keeper takes a bit of a heavy touch, but he clears the ball out. Wind definitely affecting that one. And Tyson challenging, no foul called. Blue resetting back to their keeper. Keeper boots that one up high. Going over to the left-hand side. Hassan will be chasing that one down. He edges it out. Westlake has an opportunity. Ball dislodged. Tate plays it up the channel. Tate clears that ball out. And it will be blue throw-in. So it'll be blue throw-in just before midfield on the right-hand side. They throw it down the line. They're able to connect.
1 minute remaining.
And Parker is able to clear that ball out. As you heard from the PA, there is 1 minute remaining. One on the right-hand side, bodied out, sliding out. It'll be white throw-in about 18 yards in the attacking third for SLA. Less than a minute left in the second half. The score tied 0-0. Both teams have played in extra time before. Tyson will be throwing the ball in. Heaves it into the center, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for SLA. They got to get it off quick. There's only about 17 seconds left. Ball is going to be taken by Tyler. Tyler chips the ball, deflected out, and it will be, that will most likely be game. It's going to be going into extra time. So SLA has been into overtime before. They played against Copper Hills a few weeks back and they lost in PKs. And it looks like Westlake has also been to overtime. And I'm looking up their score there. I believe they yes, they lost just a week ago, last Friday, in double overtime against Bingham. And that one was at Bingham.
At the end of regulation, scores all tied at 0. Stick around for overtime.
Overtime is played in 2 10-minute halves, although there is a golden goal, so either team, first goal that goes in, wins the game. If after 2 10-minute halves the score is still tied at 0-0, they will go into PKs, where each team will get at least 5 penalty kicks. captains will be meeting with the ref at midfield, reviewing the rules and how overtime is going to work. SLA, their first game of the season, they went into overtime against Lehigh, and within the first 2 minutes they were able to get a goal in from Henry, crossed over to Tyson, who headed the ball in, winning the game instantly. SLA has experience with it, so they're hoping to recreate that again today. And Westlake hoping to avoid a overtime loss at home. Captains are returning to their team. Coaches are making their decisions. As far as penalty kicks are concerned, the players have to be on the pitch at the end of the second period if the score is still tied for them to be eligible to take a penalty kick. So a lot of strategy going into this. SLA having a couple of injuries, Brock not being able to play at the moment because of a possible head injury, forcing other players to fill in at the center back position. Has been a physical game so far, and it will certainly become more physical in overtime. There's your Griffins getting instructions from Coach Greg. And there's the horn indicating that overtime is about to begin momentarily. Wind's beginning to pick up, potentially becoming a factor. It is Westlake taking the left side of the pitch, putting the wind at their backs. SLA will be kicking against the wind.
Welcome back to the field, the Salt Lake Academy Griffins. And welcome back to the field, our Westlake Thunder.
Players taking their positions on the pitch. Overtime is about to begin. And it looks like it will be the Griffins who kick off first. Unclear if they won the toss or if Westlake deferred. Ref about to give his whistle. And there's the kickoff. Harper kicks it back over to ball. Let's see, that was kicked out of bounds. That was Gerald who kicked it. Kicked out of bounds by Westlake. And Westlake is able to keep that ball in bounds. Gerald hunting it down on the left-hand side, being shielded out. And a foul called against SLA Gerald for holding. This is about 30 yards out on the far left-hand side. Looks like Westlake was trying to make a quick play of it. Again, the wind is at their back. Run up to the ball, slotted, jumped, and goes just left of the net. It almost looked like it went in. That one had the distance, just left. A great start for Westlake here early in this first overtime period. Ball played out from Bryson over to 31. 31 plays it up over the middle, immediately challenged by Parker. Westlake wins the ball. They're playing it over on the right-hand side, and they're able to keep it. It is crossed in, brought down, and cleared out. Can't tell if that's Branson or not. RJ called with a foul. Yes, that was Branson earlier. And so Westlake playing the ball to the far left-hand side. Tyson will be first there on defense. Tate wins the header, gets the ball almost over to Tyson. Tyson is able to get that ball cleared out by Westlake. Down the left-hand side, Hassan and Parker chasing. Hassan wins the tackle, gives the ball over to Parker. Parker slows things down, back over to Hassan. Hassan beats the tackle, still with the ball, plays it down. His pass is intercepted. Sliding through, Westlake chips it over to the left-hand side. Gerald gets there first, clears it out, gets the ball over to RJ. RJ brings it down with his knee, breaks the tackle, gives it over to Tyler. Tyler plays on the right-hand side over to Tyson. Tyson crossing midfield on the right-hand side, plays it to the left. Miscommunication with Tyler. Westlake able to capitalize. They clear it down the field, and it will be Bryson just outside of the box who gives it to Gerald. Gerald kicks the ball high, switching the field over to the left-hand side. RJ heads it up. Westlake is able to make a header. Westlake brings it down. RJ challenging Tate with the tackle. No foul called. Tate now moving up, toes it over, chips it over, and that ball is bouncing around and cleared out by Westlake off of the back of the player. It was a nice offensive sequence for SLA. Harper in the box had an opportunity, and it looks like it'll be Branson throwing the ball in. Branson throws the ball into Tyler. Tyler brings it down, lays it off to Branson, crosses the ball over to the other side, headed up, and in the box, Harper, ball cleared out, brought down by Tate. Tate shimmies to the right, gives it over to Tyson. Tyson back in the center, over to Harper, to Tate, shoots, and diving save by the keeper. Westlake jumping all the way to the left-hand side off of a shot on goal from Tate. Ball headed down by Gerald, gets it over to Tyson. Tyson over to Parker. Parker over to Hassan on the right-hand side. Hassan still with the ball, gives it over to Parker. Parker back over to 17, Gerald. It's Gerald down the line up to Tate. Tate using his body. Ball dislodged, no foul called. And blue slots the ball to the left-hand side. It goes off of a Westlake player. It'll be Branson throwing the ball in, gets it to Parker. Parker gives it to somebody I can't see. That's RJ. RJ plays the ball into the center over to Gerald. Gerald at midfield on the left-hand side being chased down, gets the ball to RJ. RJ cuts back, resets back over to 31. 31 over to Gerald. That was Jose, sorry. Now over to Hassan on the right-hand side. Hassan puts the ball up into the center, brought down by Harper. Harper to Tate, over to Tyler. Tyler shimmies to the right-hand side, lays it off over to Tate. Tate winds up and shoots again, deflected off of the back heel of a Westlake player. Ball up in the air, Parker jumping in, and Jose is able to bring that ball down. Jose over to Gerald. Gerald gets the ball up in the center, intended for Tyler. Westlake intercepts the ball, resets back to their defensive line. Harper challenging RJ, challenging. And RJ with a tackle. Ball still loose. RJ gets it loose again. 50-50. Westlake comes up with it. Ball played into the center. Tyson is able to get there. Tyson challenged. Tyson breaks 2 tackles and is pushed. And it looks like a card is coming out. Yes, a yellow card. So this is 40 yards out, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, ball's being rolled back. About 45 yards out, Parker will be taking the kick. Remember, this kick is against the wind. Ref giving some instructions, getting back into position. Ball chipped up over to the far left-hand side, headed over. And game-winning goal! Tyler with the assist to RJ. RJ is absolutely beside himself. And that is the game. SLA winning 1-0 in the first overtime against a heartbroken Westlake.